Here we go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Sharing the Mouse. I'm Dave.
I'm Brooke.
And we are the Cottingham family.
Yes.
And we are leaving tomorrow. Because this is playing on Thursday.
That whole thing throws. You can't do that to me. Because it's like, we are. It's like a surprise. But we're not.
We're not.
It's because we record on one day. You fix it up and post it the next day.
The next day.
Yeah, I don't get that whole time
So
thing.
we're in the future.
Well, this is future us.
This is future us. We are heading to Disney, as we've been talking about our last couple episodes.
Yes.
And we've run through pretty much our entire plan, I guess. We do have a couple things we want to mention.
Sorry,
in this,
it's the yawning show.
Yeah, because it's 8:30. And she is so tired.
Well, it's because, and I probably say it every time, I finally sit.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I don't know. I just get tired.
You have been sitting a little bit. You sat about 2.5 hours at Eliza's gymnastics.
Yes, but however, I was actively sitting.
Right. You're actively doing a podcast right now. So, anyway, we are about to go, and we are going to talk a little bit about some details about our packing plans and stuff like that, and then what we're most excited for.
Mm-hmm.
And then we actually have a second video we're putting out, our second show we're putting out with our girls. They're going to actually mention what they're most excited for this trip.
Especially Eliza.
And look, we totally get that we're spoiled because we have gone every year for the past. Mm-hmm. Is this our?
I think it's our seventh.
Yeah. I think it's our seventh trip. So the girls, because part of me, it's like, what can you be excited for still going on 7 trips? That is what's crazy about Disney. There's so much that we even haven't experienced yet.
I'm still, every single time I get like giddy over the trip because we make it a new trip every time.
That's right. There's so many different things we're trying, so many rides we haven't even done yet. Mm-hmm. So
food, rides,
our hotels.
Schedule of the park days, we've shifted that one up.
That's right.
So we're not starting at the same park.
And we haven't gone at this time of year. So all new experiences.
Mm-hmm.
The food and wine is not going on.
Yep.
It's not Halloween. There's no fall decorations.
No pumpkins.
Nothing.
No Christmas wreaths.
No Christmas. So it's a different trip, I'm telling you. So we'll talk about a little bit about that, but real quick, some brief news. You wanted to mention the Boo Bash.
That's the biggest news. Is Boo Bash tickets are available right now, currently, to resort guests. So if you're staying on property and they have like very limited dates, it's not as frequent as when it would be like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Right. It's 23 nights between August 10th and Christmas, and
Halloween night.
Halloween night. October 31st.
And it's really an after-hours event. So if you think about Disney's after-hours events, they run from 9 to midnight, and that's what this one's doing. But they're letting park guests or Boo Bash guests in at 7. You know, like how they would let if you had Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party tickets, you could come in a little bit earlier. Mm-hmm. So really, you can enter in at 7, but your Boo Bash starts at 9, from 9 to midnight. Mm-hmm. In which, a lot of people are saying like, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. But I think of it like it is pricier than a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. This is an after hours event. So those are typically pricier than like a Christmas party or a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party event. But your lines are so short for rides.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, like you're going to just ride. And then, I don't know. I think it would be fabulous. Mm-hmm. It's been very difficult to make it through on the phone line system. So you just got to have patience. If you're buying these and booking them, you're getting these tickets yourself. Just have patience and you can get through. Disney phone line system always crashes when something drops like this, but then it picks right back up. I do know Halloween date is completely sold out.
Oh. Okay.
However, I don't think any of the other dates are sold out yet, but Halloween is definitely gone.
And the tickets start at for dates in August and September, they're $129. Mm-hmm. For October, they're $159. And you said Halloween night. Unfortunately, if that's sold out, but that was $199 for Halloween night. So, and there is a $10 discount for the August and September nights for people that are annual pass holders and or
DVC members. Yeah. Listen, I would take it no matter what. It's like so close to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Right.
They'll have the small cavalcades, I think. You'll have the Halloween treats, like exclusive Halloween treats that you can get. The Cadaver Dans are going to perform. Trying to think if there's anything else that I can remember off the top of my head. There will be trick-or-treating.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So, hey.
Characters?
On the cavalcades.
Just the cavalcades. Yeah. So no meet and greets yet.
But it'll be like all the villains and Maleficent's dragon is coming back that breathes the fire.
Oh, nice.
That will be back.
Yeah, nice.
It's exciting.
It is.
It gives me hope for the Christmas party.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So fingers, toes.
And I keep seeing on Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot. I see Twitter people that in the Star Wars community anyway, and some people that live in Florida. They keep talking on there like they keep hearing firework tests all the time.
Epcot's doing it.
Yes.
And they're doing it after Epcot is closed.
Yes. And
they're running the full Harmonious. It is Harmonious. They've changed the name.
Yeah.
They're running the full 15, 20-minute test run on fireworks. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. We need that Magic Kingdom one back.
We so need that back.
Yeah.
But they're testing it, which is fabulous. And so if you're staying at like Beach and Yacht Club, you're getting to see the fireworks being tested. If you're staying, over at Boardwalk or any of those places that are close to Epcot.
Dolphin,
yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Too bad they're not gonna. Maybe we get lucky and they announce it next week that they're
and have like a surprise.
Yeah, because we're at Magic Kingdom
Epcot.
at the end of the week.
Yeah,
Epcot and Magic Kingdom. So,
but Magic Kingdom, I don't think's been testing anything.
I don't know. How do we know?
I don't know because it's not out there.
It's not out there. Well, but I don't know. Maybe they don't need to test there. They can just they know how to do it there. Because that is a new show, right? The Epcot one.
Yeah,
is
with
a
all the
new
barges
show.
and stuff out there. Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so before we get into kind of some minor things, you woke up real early and got the car's key today.
Yeah,
right?
and I don't know why I still set my alarm for 3:00.
Yeah.
Because I bet we could look on there right now and it's still available.
Yeah.
But I have the fear of missing out on the key.
Mm-hmm.
So I set my alarm. I've changed. I'm doing better. I don't set it for 2:50 so I can make sure I'm awake and doing it.
Right.
Now I set it for 2:58. I'm saving myself some minutes.
Okay. So that's the car's key. I think 15th anniversary, I think is what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Like
and it was a straight up purchase.
Yes. And then they announced the Hunchback at Notre Dame key coming. Things like that. I don't know if there's anything else coming.
I don't think there's another key yet. No. But coming soon is like the Stitch Crashes Pinocchio. And then we here lately, the last couple times with the keys, we've just been buying that little key pin.
Yes, you have been buying those lately.
One for each of the girls because they've kind of liked them.
Yeah.
Oh, can I talk about a new purchase that I have?
Yes, of course.
Also with the keys and the key pin, I'm probably bought, how the Disney store has like you spend $25 and you can get this for $16. They get me every time.
Yeah.
It was a new tote.
Oh, you got...
So I probably got that too.
Oh. Online this morning?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I might have done that also.
Yeah.
But however, on my wrist, if you all have ever shopped through Bauble Bar, they have such cute Disney jewelry, and they actually will have Disney ears that are gorgeous. But these are like little gold bracelets, and you can't really see it, but it's like a little circle medallion or whatever you want to call it. One side it has Mickey's head, and the other side it's an initial. So I got Sam and Eliza and me, us girls. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, I'm not on there.
So, you're not on there. But I could buy another one if I need to.
No, that's all right.
I just kind of stuck with a girl.
Yeah.
Like the girl theme.
Good.
And along with this purchase, I purchased some earrings, which I should have worn so you can see them. But it's a Mickey and a Minnie. And they looked pretty decent size on the website. But when you get them, they're bigger than what you think. And they are absolutely precious. So Bauble Bar. Look on Bauble Bar.
Bauble Bar.
BAUBLEBAR. Bauble Bar. It's so cute. I love my bracelets.
Cool.
So you have to do it. You got to go get some. And they ran a sale on these. I think they were like $10 each when they're normally, I don't know what they're normally. So I grabbed them.
So speaking of purchases, did you, I don't even know, did you buy anything relevant for our trip at all? Did I buy anything for our trip? You just made a couple, the pin collection. You just made a couple tank tops for the girls.
Made some. Yep, made some tank
Made as in put logos on them, right?
Like, and I always say, like, I don't really like all the wordy shirts. And I said that at gymnastics tonight to one of my friends sitting next to me. She's like, what'd you do today? I was like, I started packing and made some shirts for the trip. And I said, but I don't like all those, like all the wordy shirts or whatever. And I was like, oh
yeah,
I have on one of those wordy shirts that I made one time before. And I said, I like how, like this time I just bought tank tops at Target for the girls and then just did the solid Mickey head in glitter and just cut that out and ironed it on. And it's just like a little Mickey head over on the left chest side.
Yep.
It's pretty daggone cute.
It is. It looks good.
Yeah, they look good. They have a pink tank top with a black glitter head and a black tank top with a white glitter head. And then I made myself one.
Yeah. Typically we've bought, we buy a couple shirts. You buy a couple shirts, new shirts going down, or we get.
But we like the different shirts. Like I don't like the typical shirts.
Well, you usually order some and make some.
Yeah. Hot Topic actually has a lot of cute shirts that are different or whatever.
Yep.
Anywho.
Unfortunately, you got some shoes, but they're not coming in.
I did. Hot Topic again. But
Mickey shoes, right?
Yes. Such cute little Mickey shoes that I can't even stand it. That they finally shipped, but it says 9 business days.
Yeah.
And they shipped like yesterday or day before yesterday. So we're not going to get them, but we'll have them for our Christmas trip.
Yep.
But people have been complaining about their shipping.
Yeah. Well,
taking forever.
They just came out also. So
yeah, it was like a pre-order
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so those little updates. I will say that as far as we talked about Cruella last time, which is really good. We watched it again on Disney Plus. But Loki, if you guys are Marvel fans, Loki just dropped. Me and Sam just watched the first episode.
And that's a TV show, right?
It's a television show, like
okay.
WandaVision. It's Loki now.
Was it good?
It was pretty good.
Is it something I would like?
I think you would.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll watch it again.
Is that the one that Sam was talking about that you are going to watch on the plane?
Coming back. The second episode will come out next week, so we'll watch it coming home next week, yeah.
Huh.
So tomorrow when we leave, we'll watch The Bad Batch.
Which is really day after tomorrow.
Which is a couple days. But then coming back, we'll watch
Bad Batch. That's what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll watch that on the way down. Yes. Okay. Our trip. Quick summary. We are staying at Pop Century, and then we're staying at Wilderness Lodge. So we're trying a split stay for the first time. Excited about that.
I know. I really think we're going to like that.
I do too.
And just what a great way to see other resorts.
Yeah.
Or if you're wanting to stay deluxe, but you don't want to spend a whole week of deluxe money, then pick a couple days out of deluxe and then stay out of value.
That's right. That's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're staying. So we're.
Oh, I just thought of something.
What?
Space 220 gets to open this fall.
Oh yeah.
The restaurant in Epcot. Sorry, squirrel.
That's right. So that got announced today?
That I think was announced today or yesterday. My days are blending into each other a little bit. But it's finally
coming.
Yes.
And that's at Epcot. That's that space on the left that we always see that's empty. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Yeah, it's a great location right there. Mm-hmm. A lot of water around it.
That'll be cool.
You get around there. But anyway,
trip.
But anyway, this is actually we haven't done this. Normally our normal trip is 6 days at the parks. Mm-hmm. But this week we're doing 7. So we're going to 3 of the parks twice, and then we're doing Animal Kingdom one time. So we're spending a lot of time at these parks, which is great.
I know we're not good rest dayers.
No,
like to have a rest day, and
no,
even though the girls probably honestly would love it because the pool has like tie-dye shirts, games.
But I just think if you're paying to go,
I do too. I know, and I think one of these days we'll have a rest day, and we'll probably think, But I also have a thing of like I have a fear of missing out. Like if I'm at the resort, I'm thinking, what's everybody doing at the parks? What are we missing?
Oh yeah, totally. If I want to stay at a resort, then we'll go to the beach.
True,
that's my thing. But anyway,
yeah.
Okay, we were gonna before we get into kind of what we're looking forward to most. You had mentioned last episode about packing a little bit. We talked a little bit about. I think a few episodes ago we talked about packing our luggage, and stuff like that. But this is going to be a little. This is going to be a little different for us because our girls are older. Mm-hmm. We're actually planning on packing less to the parks. Normally, we each go with a backpack. Mm-hmm. Now they're carrying their own backpacks, their own little purses. So we don't have to carry their stuff. Mm-hmm. And now we're talking about just taking one now and it really just having what in it, like some cool down stuff. And
I had this conversation the other night with a client because she asked, what are you taking, what are you packing in your backpack? And I thought, oh my gosh, it's so different now because back, like when they were younger, it was, if they had pull-ups, if it was wipes, it would be, or they would each get a snack bag if we're waiting in line for something so they could have a little snack while they're waiting. Or I used to take little tiny, like a little, I can't even think of what they're called. It's like a little activity book thing. Like she has right now with the mini where it kind of is like marks over it or whatever. Just stuff like that. But now, and then we would have in our backpacks, autograph books, penny books, pens, ponchos,
sorcerer cards,
a change of clothes for the girls in case they got wet or spilled or things like that all over them.
Yep.
So I had a hard time thinking. I was like, golly, we'll take their pens.
Yep.
Ponchos definitely, but they could carry their own pens. Definitely take ponchos.
Yep.
We're not really good sunscreen users.
No.
So I'm not packing sunscreen. Don't need bug spray.
I don't mind getting a little tan while we're walking around Disney.
That's why I'm getting tank tops so I can get a little tan. Really, that's it.
I said bug spray?
No.
Oh, okay.
I said we really don't need to take bug spray. Oh, cool fact about the bug spray. I found out today that Disney does extensive research on the mosquitoes at the park. Did you know that?
It doesn't surprise me that they would have done this.
That there are, I can't remember how many stations around the park that attracts the mosquitoes.
Yes. That's I totally would guess that they would do that.
And they do studies on the mosquitoes.
Nice. Yeah.
Like they freeze them and then test their blood to see if they're carrying diseases or if they're whatever like that. They also buy, and I can't think of the name of these chickens, but like the chickens, what is their name of these types of chickens that are at the parks that eat the mosquitoes? And it's a special kind of chicken that if the mosquito is carrying a disease like West Nile or something about that, it doesn't harm the chickens. They also blood test the chickens to make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
And to make sure that, what they're eating of the mosquitoes or whatever is not harming them. It's like, what?
Yeah.
They literally think of everything.
Everything. Totally. Yeah, I cannot recall. I just can't recall seeing any bugs at Disney.
No, and we did one time, and it was when we stayed at Polynesian, and there was something about like a rare fluke of. Remember, we got, and I think it was something like West Nile was like a scare at that time, and they gave every room at Disney Resort bug spray. Do you remember that?
I don't remember
there was
that.
complimentary bug spray in the room.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember that.
And we don't ever go at a time where we see those love bugs. Like we saw those like maybe one time or whatever, but we're always there and we're like, there's no bugs.
No, nothing.
I thought that was a cool fun fact.
Yeah.
So we're not packing bug spray. Ziploc bags for your phones.
Yes. Yep. For rain or for if you do a water ride or something. Yep.
And that's really it.
But I'll have that probably in my cargo pants. Yeah, we'll have
like I pack my wallet.
We'll have our fuel rods.
Yeah, we take fuel rods, and I know we've talked about this before, but it doesn't hurt to say it again. Disney provides fuel rods. You pay $30.
Yes.
They have fuel rod stations. You can pay $30. A fuel rod drops out with a charger. Mm-hmm. That's yours to keep forever.
Yep. You just go in and switch.
Yeah, so like you use it at the park. The battery dies of that fuel rod, go to the fuel rod changing station, drop it in, say like you're making an exchange.
Yep.
You get a new fuel rod, but you're not paying any fee.
Nope.
So you can change it, keep that same fuel rod, drop it in and exchange it out as many times as you want.
Yeah. We have two of them, so
yeah.
we can charge at the same time. Yeah.
And then you can take it, you've got the charging cord, so you could, if you don't use all the juice of it or what the battery power of it while you're at the park and don't need to exchange it again at the park, you can take it back to your resort, charge it up, bring it back the next day. We've had ours for several years.
Yeah, we
maybe
just bought a new one this past trip in Christmas, and before that it was maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah,
we bought it,
so maybe 3 years or so.
But they're pretty. It's pretty convenient. I know where they are now, so I can. Usually if I'm using it and I know there's one right there, I'll just go ahead and switch it out and just get a brand new one, even though if I know it's not fully done yet. But what I'll do is I'll usually start the day without it, and sometime around midday, I'll just go, even though my battery might be 30-40% or even 50%, I'll just go ahead and plug it in, charge my phone all the way. And then that'll last me usually the rest of the day. And then
Sam's the one that we've got to charge more often just because she's doing the Play Disney app a lot.
Yeah, yeah. And she's taking selfies like crazy.
Lots of pics.
So I'll charge my phone midday at some point regardless. And then when I know we're around a fuel station, I'll just switch it out and get a new one. So there's plenty all over the place. So. Not plenty, I wouldn't say that. They are. There's only a few, but they're in good locations.
At every park. Yes. So backpack, I think we covered backpacks.
Yeah, that's about it.
You can. We don't carry snacks into the parks.
No.
Some people do. You can pack your own lunch and carry it in your backpack into the park.
I mean, you can carry water bottles in there and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to go. We definitely have fans that we're taking, little hand fans. We do have a spray water fan, spray fan. And I'm just going to get the girls mainly just to drink a bunch of water. Throughout the day. That's cool down and take the dump. I know Eliza likes dumping water on her head, so I'm sure she's gonna. If she feels hot, she'll just dump it right on her head. I may do that too if it gets that hot, but no,
we're taking cooling towels.
Yeah, we'll have some of those. Yep. I mean, we're keeping it open to where we're gonna go to the parks really early. Mm-hmm. And if it really just gets so blazing hot in the day, we'll go back to the resort for a little bit, jump in the pool, and then go back.
Yeah.
I mean, we just have to be mindful because, unlike normal conditions, most of the parks are open till 9, 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. They're not all like that now. Still, Animal Kingdom's still at 7, closes at 7. I think Hollywood's at 8. So we just have to be a little mindful of if we want to go back, we got to give us plenty of time to go back. So, but I have a feeling we're gonna
keep going
and push through and just enjoy like we normally do. And but I have a feeling. Here's the thing: is I have a feeling other people will leave, kind of freeing up our lines a little
fabulous.
bit. Yeah, totally. So you've been looking at the lines. They haven't been too bad over the last week or two, right? So very similar to probably Christmas time.
Yeah, I start stalking. I look all the time anyway, just because I'm always curious about the wait times. But probably like the week prior to, I'm like, okay, it's a Friday. We'll get there on a Friday. Let me check Epcot because we'll be at Epcot on a Friday.
That's right.
And kind of look at the wait times, and they've been fine.
Yep. Okay, Brookie.
Yes.
What are you most excited for on this trip?
Dole Whip nachos.
Oh, yes.
I'm very excited for those. They're at Disney Springs. And I think the main thing that I'm excited about is to be able to, because we were so excited about it last time, and it was all brand new last time, that this time I'll be able to take it in and enjoy it more, that we're all riding the same rides together and nobody's having to sit out with one of the kiddos.
Hopefully Eliza's tall enough for everything. That's the only thing.
I know. She was talking about Everest again
today. She barely made a couple of those last year. So, like I think Space Mountain, she barely made.
Oh, yeah. She's already got that planned out.
But she's taller, I think, than she was in December.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then she's got Everest planned out.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Rock
she
and
said,
roller coaster.
I want to sit in the back row. And I was like, yes.
Yeah, we can do back row.
That's my girl.
Yep.
I said, I'm going to hold on to you tight. That one makes me nervous, Rick, of her flying out of her seat. I just envisioned her being like, woo!
No.
Oh, well. Yeah, but just that, I think. Like, just now, really, and because of their ages of 7 and 11, they are actually technically allowed to ride together.
That's right.
On rides. However, I have set the rule that they're not going to ride roller coasters together.
No. Yeah.
Because I need to hold on.
They can do Toy Story Mania together.
Yeah, Toy Story Mania together, Tomorrowland together.
Yes.
Alien Saucers together.
Yeah.
Ariel, Dumbo.
Mm-hmm. Whatever, yeah. That's stuff. Dumbo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
sure
they
could
do
Dumbo.
Yeah.
I had a second guess myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like any of those, Aladdin's carpets, they could sit together.
Now, did she say she is wanting to do Barnstormer or no? Is she too big for that now?
I don't know. I think she still wants to do Barnstormer.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
This might be the last year.
Yeah.
Because
she kind of thinks now it's kind of like baby rides.
Yeah.
Whereas before she was like, "Wah!"
I'm, besides the simple thing, which is I'm excited about the rooms. I'm always excited about what the resorts are going to be like.
I am excited about the beds. The beds are always comfy.
I'm bummed because we were going to stay at Pop Century last year, so I'm glad now we're staying there again so we can see it. But I am super excited about Wilderness Lodge.
Yes.
So we visited there last time and just walking around, I'm like, wow, this is nice. I like that. I think it's going to end up being. I don't think it's going to jump ahead of Yacht Club.
No.
But it's probably going to be right there, right after it. I'm definitely excited for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, gosh.
Because, in the past, all of our trips, especially up until this last one, we've always done dining plans.
Mm-hmm.
So I always had this just inherent need to get the most expensive thing on the menu, right?
Correct.
No matter what it was. I just want the most expensive thing. I'll eat that. And which is great because it was good food, right?
Yeah.
But it was so massive, so big, and sometimes I wanted something else, but I just felt it. Well, this is the second time we're going without a dining plan. Obviously, they're not even doing dining plans now. But for some reason, this week I'm like, you know what? I'm actually going to be on a burger kick. This week.
Like it's like your burger week.
That's my burger week. So I'm excited to try all these.
That'd be fun to
burgers.
do like a rating of the burgers.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you could do like a regular burger at Cosmic Rays, but then do like a fancy burger.
Yes, somewhere
at
else.
Brown Derby.
Totally. Yeah. What's the place on Disney Springs we're gonna try?
Deluxe Burger.
Deluxe Burger. Yeah, so I'm excited about that.
But we also said because Everglazed has a burger, and then the bun those are donuts.
Oh man,
that they say is insane.
yeah.
But I kind of feel like we need to get a burger at Deglazed. I mean, yes, a burger at Deglazed, a burger at Deluxe.
Wait. So the bun that's a donut.
Yes.
That doesn't really sound that good to me. Do you think that sounds good to you?
It looked insane.
Because that doesn't. Now just recently we
waffle burger.
We went to a restaurant here and I got a waffle. They gave me a burger with a waffle. Now that was good. A donut though, that's like super sugary. So sugar and burger doesn't really mix to me right now. So I don't know if I'd even really like that.
Well, we'll see a picture of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think we need to do like a sampler platter, like order a deluxe or maybe order a. What's it? Why am I thinking the word deglazed is not right?
I don't know.
Glazed donut, whatever it's called, and then order a burger from. I think Chicken Guy had a really good looking burger.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like cut it into quarters.
Yeah. Sure.
And do like a little sampler.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a little flight of burgers.
Nice.
A burger flight.
Burger flight. Yeah. I like that. I could do that.
And because they each have like different, like Chicken Guy has like 80 bazillion sauces. So we can even dip in sauces.
Yeah. So anyway, that I'm excited for.
Yeah. And then go get Dole Whip nachos.
Yes, exactly. So I'm excited about that. And then, beyond that, I'm just excited about rides that we haven't done before, which again is the Hollywood Tower of Terror. Haven't ridden that yet.
I know, which is so crazy.
And then seeing Eliza get on some rides that she hasn't tried before. That's
And it's always fun. Like I always look forward to just the girls, like their reactions to everything,
right.
The look in their eyes, their happiness, because they always and they're sweet to each other all the time anyway. But they're just like holding hands and snuggling, and I love my family, and just I don't know. I like. Because I know how much we love it, but I like seeing how much they genuinely love it.
Exactly.
Because, not us pushing it on them, but they truly love it.
Yep.
So seeing, and then having Eliza experience her birthday there.
Oh, man.
And wearing the birthday button. And when everybody's like, happy birthday, princess. I know she's going to love every second of
every
that.
Every day. Right? She's going to have that pin on every day. And she's going to have a
she'll love that
ear to ear. And you're right. That's definitely, they love it. They love going. They look forward to going. The day they're not excited to go,
we ground them.
Well, that's when we go by ourselves.
They're in big trouble.
Yeah, they can stay with their grandparents.
Yeah,
so we can go.
Bye.
No, they are truly still excited to go, and as long as they are, I will keep taking them.
Yeah, and Eliza had gymnastics today. It was like we were walking out with a mom and a little girl, and she said, I'm going to Disney World next week. And, or the mom asked, what are you so excited about your trip or whatever? She said, I'm excited that this trip I will have been to Disney more than my age. I was like,
Yeah.
So fun for her.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. So that, is it for us right now. We will be back in a couple weeks to recap our, I'm sure
I'll tell you how it went.
We're going to spend
our
a few
burger journey.
Yes. Here's the thing: is at least my plan is we've got several episodes we'll do because we want to update with trying these new things. We're going to update our kind of our top lists. Where does these resorts fall on our list? Where do these new restaurants that we're trying? What about rides? So. Unfortunately, there's no new rides, I don't think, yet. Ratatouille is not open yet. Tron's obviously not open yet. So
was Mickey's Runaway Railway open when we did our top 3?
we have not done our top 3 rides since we've ridden that now.
Huh. So that's a new one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So we can.
But they're kind of, it'll kind of be new because it'll be like, now we're all riding them together.
That's true too.
So it could have changed
based on
my thought based on that.
Sure. Yeah, it could.
We shall see.
We shall see. So have a great week, everybody, while we're at Disney.
Yay! So excited.
If you want, obviously, we'll be posting pictures like we normally
and live videos.
Yeah. So at Sharing the Mouse on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Of course, if you need help with your trip, even if we're at Disney, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
She's going to have her notebook with her. So,
I've got all my stuff with me.
So we're there. Yeah. Give Brooke a call. She's at Brooke Cottingham Travel on Facebook.
And I'll be posting on my Instagram account and Facebook account and doing live videos.
Yep. At Brooke Cottingham Travel. Yep. So if you want to follow along our trip, we'll be there. We'll be posting, and hopefully, we can share a bunch of stuff that you haven't seen on there yet. So thanks, of course, for hanging out with us, and we'll be back next week to recap it all. Yay! Have a great week, everybody. Take care. See you soon.
Bye.
See ya real soon.